Okay, you're at the end, and I hope you've learned a lot because I certainly have had fun playing with these Festo Didactic MecLab trainers. We started off with our conveyor trainer, and we learned about wiring to a PLC and figuring out inputs, figuring out outputs, figuring out syncing, figuring out sourcing, PNP, NPN, and then we did some really basic programming to work out our conveyor sorter. So if we had a metallic part, the sensor would see it, drop down, and reject. Whereas if we had a black plastic part, it does not have any metal on it, so our inductive sensor doesn't sense it, and it goes on over here. And then we added our stacking station, which is a magazine that stores the lids for this. And I went through it just like I felt you would, kind of just keeping on adding, trying to make it work. And we saw the frustration of that. And so then we came back and we wrote out a plan how it's supposed to sequence, what inputs it needs to see, what outputs it needs to get them there. And then we went through 10 different methods of sequencing and came back and with what? One adjustment, I think it worked. And so at that point, we added this, which added more sensors. And I think probably everybody out there will say this one went amazingly smooth compared to how our first one did just a little bit ago. So then we put them all together and we did not have enough IO. We should have gone and added a module, but since a lot of you are in classes, you have extra PLCs around. We used it for an opportunity to do messaging. And so this is being run off one Micro850. This is being ran off another Micro850. And this was being run off a third Micro850. And actually, we have a fourth one that is now doing all of our program coordination. Well, you're getting ready to write that part. I have written mine, so I will put a metallic part in and I will press my green button. Comes down, picks the part up, drops it on there, retracts, starts down through there, it senses it, and it still rejects it. Now we will put our regular plastic part on, and I will press my green button, comes down, picks it up, brings it over onto our sensor, and it starts down, does not sense any metal in it. Oops. And it should have dropped it right there. I need to do a little tweaking on mine. I didn't have enough room to actually get this in my video focus. So you see here, I had to shorten it up a little bit. And once we're here, we are ready to insert a lid, which we have a magazine of lids stored and ready to go. Lid ejects out, retracts, drops down for another one, comes down, presses for 5 seconds, retracts back up, and now we have a completed part. So that's your final step with this is get yours so that you can put your part here, run it through, sort whether it's metal or not, bring it over here, insert the lid, and press it on. That is the final video of our Festo Didactic series. I do appreciate them helping me out with this, but that's not the end of your learning. And so I've created this playlist right here with some next steps for you.